That's just a very humbling feeling. Caitlin Clark expresses gratitude to fans as her superstar journey reaches new heights. Indiana Fever star Caitlin Clark expressed her gratitude and sincere emotions towards her fans as she spoke at an event recently in Chicago. As a keynote speaker at the recent Becker's Healthcare CEO Plus SFO Roundtable event at Hilton Chicago, Caitlin Clark spoke and touched on his journey and rise to fame and popularity. She described her journey as a humbling experience and also talked about wanting to continuously get better at her craft. There's really nothing like walking out in front of a sold-out crowd, Clark said. Young boys and young girls cheering for you. That's just a very humbling feeling. At the end of the day, that's why you do it, because you love it. You love to compete. And yeah, you want to continue to get better at it. The Chicago event is only one of the off-season appearances for Clark, since the Wemba wrapped up its 2025 season earlier this September. She has been out of the court since July and is expected to continue her recovery throughout the break. Caitlin Clark fans blast Fever over Steph Curry comments. Indiana Fever rookie Caitlin Clark's injury-plagued 2025 season has fueled fan frustration toward the Fever's training staff, who are now being scrutinized for the way they handled her off-season strength program. This comes after her sophomore season ended up marked by 2 quad strains and 2 groin strains that limited her to 13 regular season games and kept her out of the playoffs. A resurfaced clip of NBA star Steph Curry on LeBron James's mind, the Game podcast added fuel to the debate, as Curry recounted how early career weight room work once disrupted his shooting and led his coach to scold staff for overloading his training. Social media users repurposed Curry's story to argue the Fever may have overemphasized weight training for Clark, with several fans posting that rapid muscle gain and an aggressive regimen likely altered her movement and elevated injury risk. Steve Curry talking about how his coach snapped at his training staff when lifting weights. He talks about being careful not to change too much and impact how your body moves. Pay attention, Indiana Fever, please. Caitlin Clark fans. Steve Curry talking about how his coach snapped at his training staff when lifting weights. He talks about being careful not to change too much and impact how your body moves. Pay attention, Indiana Fever, please. The whole 2024 storyline was she needs to get stronger cause this is a physical lead and she needs to defend herself. What the **** fools everyone was for buying that. Caitlin Clark played only for 13 games this season, where she averaged 16.5 points per game, 8.8 assists, and 5.0 rebounds. For more sports content, follow us at HeartWeatherOaks for your NBA and college basketball reading fix. You can reach out to Dan Agolto through email at papadanth@gmail.com. To read more of our articles and keep up to date on the latest sports news, click here. Dan has been active in sports since 2016 and has worked behind the scenes as a scriptwriter for basketball, volleyball, and other sports. At a time, Dan has also been working as a sports commentator for Tsiba Pilipinas. During the pandemic, he has also been actively writing betting articles for Cashbet and BetNo.